To visit people at mealtime. I had like a little paper route. I would, visit someone on Mondays and I'd visit someone else on Tuesdays.
You have to delete and edit absolutely anything that's not financially absolutely necessary for your survival, so that this goal of being a sculptor and wanting to do really good work is the paramount goal.
I had help from my family when I was younger. I lived in Barcelona and nothing, that helped. I've had help all along the way, but the last 5 years or so, I've been able to make a living with the painting.
I had a very real possibility to be a comedian.
I am the president of the American Handheld Head Club for Men. We have many possible styles that you can do. Maybe the Frank Sinatra Princeton look.
I had thought, well, I could go do comedy on Wednesday nights and then sketch the next day. No way, you can't do that. So I had to make a decision. This is one of the first ones of what I call my deep drill painting series. And I like to say that I drill the holes deeply and cleanly. And then I salve the wound with glue, and then I honor the wound with a jewel.
On your left.
We'd had a snowstorm. It's a Friday afternoon, March the 19th. I went upstairs to see what the crew was doing. I lost my footing, slipped in the ice, and went over the parapet. I broke my spine in 3 places. I broke my pelvis in 3 places. I broke my tailbone, and I broke a rib.
I'm Michael Dempsey. I'm a physiatrist. As we know, Mr. Calloway has fallen off a building and sustained a fracture of the calcaneus, which is the heel bone. To repair that fracture, he needed surgery, which included insertion of a plate and screws. Thankfully, he doesn't produce his art with his feet. He's an injured artist, but he should be able to participate in any form of artistic endeavors he wants. A smile? I can't do that.
I play piano in the morning. It wakes up your whole hand, eye, body movement. The blood has to be flowing pretty well by the time you get into the studio. I'd like to drop everything and just play music sometimes, but once you make that decision that you're just going to be an amateur, you're free to play badly. You don't have to play. And you can play just the music that you like. I was born and grew up in New York. Went to college for a year, left that to go study with a wonderful painter in Barcelona. Both my brother and I studied with a painter. And that was very intense training of master pupil. We did portraits, still lifes, lots of drawing, exclusively for about 6 years. Time goes very quickly when you're in the studio. 10, 14 hours pass by, and you don't even realize.
Okay, this is my morning routine. I have coffee and eggs every morning before I go to the studio. I go to the studio every day, just go. Recently, I've forced myself to take one day off a week, and that day I go to museums and galleries or to the doctor.